Hi, my name is Gant, and I am recording a comparison between a classic 1966 Kalamazoo tube amplifier and a recently modern Fender Excelsior tube amplifier. I've modified the Excelsior so that it can be a stage replacement for my Kalamazoo, just to get a little more cut through the mix. Of course, the Excelsior, when it first came out, bone stock, was anything but a harmonica amplifier. You couldn't get it to break up, it was too clean, it was shrill, yada yada. We all hated it. Well, now I think I've gotten to be really good friends with my Excelsior. Thanks to Dale Murrow of Old School Amps in Olympia, Washington, I think I've been able to make the big one sound like the little one. I'm running it through a shaker microphone into a Line 6 wireless, from there into a Boss GE7 equalizer pedal with the 16K completely shut down. That's very important, eliminates feedback. As you can see, these amps are right behind me, and on stage that can be a real problem. So that 16K cut solves a lot of those problems, but doesn't greatly change the tone of the amp. From there it goes into a little max-on delay where I've got a little bit of slapback delay just to give me some roundness and some warmth to the sound. So without any further delay, let me show you what a D harmonica sounds like through the Kalamazoo. Hopefully, I've got an A/B switch up here, which is about at the limits of my my competence. But let me see if I can get this right. We'll start with the Kalamazoo. Pretty straightforward. It's a nice amp. You get some good breakup in there. Let's see what we can do with the Excelsior. So it's got a nice fat breakup sound to it now, unlike its original clean self. All the specifications that I did for the modifications can be found on modernbluesharmonica.com, and it's under a forum post called Taming the Wild Excelsior. So let's try something a little bit deeper, say a G, which has a nice fat sound, and of course you love to be able to rattle the snares with this thing. It sounds great through the Kalamazoo. Nice and warm and fat. Might reach the second table. Let's see if we can wake him up a bit. You see, it's got a nice rich tone to it, but it does cut. It's important to remember here that the Excelsior is running right about 60% of volume. It goes all the way up to about 85% before I run into serious feedback problems. The Kalamazoo, on the other hand, is dimed. It's as far as it's going to get. Let's try something a little different here. I like to play with chromatics when I'm on stage, and I don't like to fiddle with dials and knobs and switches for each and everything, so I'm hoping that the EQ set will work for everything. Let's try it with this one. Nice, rich, warm sound to it. A little bit of breakup there, but it's kind of what you want on a classic sax tune. Well, let's see how the Excelsior handles that. Well, I think that's enough to shake a little bit of the snare drum on that sound. So that's the difference between the two, and I've done a lot of modification at the Kalamazoo, but I really feel comfortable when I take it out there in the world, and it'll have the voice that the Blues County Sheriff needs on stage. Thanks very much for watching. I hope this was some use to you.